it's Angel at Blue Haired Studios. Today I was on Facebook, and one of the pages I belong to, some of the gals were asking either what are masterboards or how do you use them once you have one. So we're just going to play a little today. And let's get started. I'm going to use the book that I made, starting to make with my masterboards, that I was influenced by Tina at Shabby Dabby Doo-Dah. And I have a video where I made one, so I'll link that below in the description. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of our pages, and I'm going to take the top one, and I'm just going to, hopefully, easily, without too much trouble, tear it off. I wanted to use the cover because all the, what do you call it? The name of the company was on it. So I wanted to cover that up. Now we have this flap we got to get rid of. So let's get out our cutting thing. Our paper cutter, not our cutting thing. Oh, it's going to be one of those, huh? I'm lost for words. And I make 10 different videos. I'm going to try to be easier on myself. Now what happens sometimes is this little extra paper sticking out there, it makes me cut slightly crooked. So I'm going to try to be as close to straight as I can. But good enough is good enough, right? Let's get these little scraps out of the way. And so now that we've cut this little piece off, we are not going to look at the front, but we're going to cut tags and make it a surprise, because I think it's fun to see what we can come up with after we've cut them. And we don't have to put any thought into what the boards are going to look, or what the tags. We're going to make tags. So, oh my goodness, did I not say that? We're going to make tags out of this masterboard because I think it's probably the easiest show and tell for new people. Yep. So tags can be any size, but we're going to cut these tags into 3x5. Can you see my rulers all right? Okay. So let's go 3. And we'll just slice down, and we'll do 3 times as many as we can get without looking. There's another 3, or at least close. Measurements and me, never precise. It just, life's too short. There we go. And we've got this extra piece, which is not exactly 3, but it doesn't matter because tags come in all shapes and sizes. And now we're going to cut 5. And we're going to have this little extra piece, which is great for little pockets, and we'll play with them. But there's like the tag size. And we're just going to keep cutting until we're all done. And then we'll flip them over, and we'll start to decorate. Another little one. Not bad. We used them all up, and we've got a bunch of tags. Let's see. Should we cut this one too? Yeah. This could be anything. All right. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing good. It's a snowy day. It is beautiful outside, and I don't even have any kind of video lights on, like, stage lighting or whatever, but the bright snow outside is just illuminating everything beautifully. So here we go. That's our skinnier one, but it's perfect, right? Here's some littles. We could do so much with these. But here are the tags we're going to work with right now. At least a couple of them. Aren't they beautiful? Yes. I love them. Okay, so first we're going to clip the corners because they are tags. So easy way to do it is we're just going to clip a tiny corner like that. And then we're going to take the piece and we're going to fit it the way it used to be. Flip it over onto the other side and hold it tight. And clip that off. Just like that. And now you got a tag shape. Don't worry about the back side. We're going to cover that too. That's kind of crazy, right? Just her leg. All right. And we're going to do it times 3. And it doesn't matter if they're not all the same. I mean, from one tag to another. I mean, they're supposed to be kind of random. So that's what we're doing. I don't have any fast rule for they all have to be the same. Because I couldn't live like that. I'm all about the chaos. The chaos of clipping corners. But you could have them long and skinny. You could have them just slight. This is about what I like. If I can pick it up. There we go. So we're going to flip it over again. Hold it real tight. If it's straight. Yep. Uh-oh, it's getting fiddly. All right. We're going to clip it. And now we have 3 perfect tag shapes. Oh my goodness gracious. My other projects are falling onto the mat. Put my scissors away. All right. So let's cover the backs because I know everybody's probably thinking, well, I've made this masterboard, but the back is crazy paper and it doesn't look good for junk journaling. Although I have to say, this looks nice. And I would maybe leave that for Christmas. I mean, you could use white gel pen or you could decorate it with holiday stuff, but we are going to cover these. So let's get out some scrap papers. These are just random coffee dyed, avocado dyed papers that I have. If I can open it. Beautiful, huh? It's my oven racks. And I sprinkle some wet coffee on it while it's drying, and I get this lovely, what is that called? Wet spot look. So let's use this one, because I like it a lot. Set these aside. You could also use like digital prints, but new people tend not to have those things yet. So I just started getting digital prints. So it's not something you have to have. And frankly, I'm trying to stay away from using digital prints because I want to do everything kind of with what I have. I think it makes it a little more special and not everybody's got the same stuff. But that's just my humble opinion. That doesn't mean I'm not going to use masterboards. Or I'm sorry, digital prints. Because I will, but I'd like to not heavily rely on them for my artwork. So I'm just going to get this nice and gluey. Yes, lots of glue. And we're just gonna put that aside. Let's get that aside. There we go. Let's do it this way. I'm going to get it all the way to the edge, just because it'll make it easier for cutting. I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to use a little, crease bone folder, whatever it's called, and make sure that glue's nice and sealed to the tag. Okay. All right. I feel a little flat there. There we go. That'll do it. Get our scissors again. And now we have a nice blank, clean slate for the back of our tag. Easy peasy. I kind of like how that hangs off, don't you? That rough edge there, let's leave it. I think it's pretty. It gives it some interest. Yeah, and plus we're going to add some ink to it. I think it'll turn out really nicely. All right, let's get this out of the way. Clear the deck. Yeah. All right, so let's get out our, excuse my reach. Let's get out our inker. Oh, it's not here. Of course not. Let's see, where is it? Give me a second. I'll be right back. As my mom would say, OMG. It was literally right at my hand. All right. But I am new, so forgive me for being such a silly one. All right. Beautiful. Both sides. My friend Daryl said, maybe you could ink, 3/4 of it and then do the last bit on film. But see, it doesn't always work out that way because we couldn't have inked this pre-inked. I think I left a little. No. Nope, it's good. That's lovely. A little more right here. Yeah, I like how that looks. See how it did that? It's pretty. All right, so now we're going to decorate it. I mean, it's beautiful just like this, don't you think? Let's dull out some of that. It's brilliant white. And we'll put that there. And what should we decorate it with? We've got birds, flowers, ladies. I don't know. Let's get out our book. All right, so just skim through real quick. We could use a Tim Holtz guy or girl. Washi sticker. Fussy cut flowers. Let's see. Are any of these big enough? So I got an account with, a free account with, what's the name of that place called? Anyway, they have free images that are free to anybody to use, and they're in the public domain, so that makes it safe to use for. That's pretty, but we'd have to cut it out more. Let's set it aside anyway. Oh, these are done. I don't know. Let's see how big our tag is. That would be almost too big, but we could cut one down. Yeah, let's use this one. I got this cookbook, what do you call it, album, like a photo album at the Goodwill for $2.99, but it was on sale, like half price sticker. So here's the little $2.99. It was half off, but it holds all your goodies all in one spot. I love it. All right. So this is obviously, but we could cut it off, right? I don't know. What do you think? I think it's beautiful. Let's do maybe, let's do it right there. Kind of fill it all up. Yeah, I like that. So the only thing is, we're going to have to carefully glue this beautiful flower. Should we use, yeah, let's do our best not to rip anything. I love fussy cutting. It's like free ephemera to use, like you don't have to buy any die cuts from anybody. You can just find a gardening book, or like I said, go to one of the free public domain places and print it out at your local library. Here, let's turn this around. And I probably shouldn't have inked the bottom, but oh, what am I doing? There we go. Yeah, we'll set it there. Perfect. I love it. Now let's cut off our little overhangs. You know what? Let's rip that one. There we go. That one's loose. I could get out the art glitter glue, but I'm afraid it would squeeze out because they're so thin. And then I'd have a bigger mess to clean up. So I mean, it's always one of those things when it comes time to gluing, which glue do I use? I love glue stick. Everybody's got their own little thing. Oh, here's another piece. And let's finish that. There. What do you think? Now we can find a label. Oh, you know, I'm so attracted to it. I picked it out in smaller. It's like the same. All right, let's get a label. You know, I'm not sure whose labels are whose. I can recognize like Tracy Fox labels, but after that, I need to go write down the names of the gals who I did buy labels. We could even put a word there. Should we try to find a word? Maybe a word and a label. Let's see. Relax and enjoy the moment. That sounds nice. Don't mind the silence. I'm the worst, huh? I'm trying. Painty fingers. I don't think that's appropriate. Make today an adventure. The M is slightly cut off. Oh, that drives me nuts. Keep dreaming. But you can tell that was super easy, right? Like it took us all of a few minutes. I don't know how long this video is so long so far, but it's so easy. And I want the ladies on the Facebook group to know how easy it is because, I mean, and it's only paper. Like it took me, 4 minutes to cut the flower. It took me maybe 10 minutes to make the masterboard. And then it took me 5 or 6 minutes to make the tag. So, and if it didn't look good, keep adding to it or throw it away and start over. It's only paper, right? And you can't put too much thought into it. Otherwise it's going to look forced, if that makes sense. Forced, like, oh, I can't. But I don't know. Oh, that's perfect. Relax and enjoy the moment. So let's ink this up, since I know where my inker is now. I was eating sunflower seeds earlier, but I was also gluing, and I should have washed my hands because the seeds kept sticking to my fingers. It was so gross. I shouldn't be telling you this. It's a crafter's life. I used to have a bad sunflower seed habit. I was eating up to 2 bags a day because I was trying to stop smoking. And what a mess sunflower seeds make. This time I think I will use the art glitter glue because this is a little thicker and I want it to be nice and glued down. Let's just make sure we can find it. Yeah. And later on, I know that these videos are more geared to newbies that need like the fundamentals. But later we could add like a background to this and then put some puffy two-sided tape, that makes it puff up. That would be beautiful. Let's see, I'll just put it there. And we're going to pop a hole in that and we're going to call it a tag. If I can find my hole punch. I don't want to pull out my big chomper. Oh, here, yeah. I have a crocodile, but geez, it's huge. And just to punch a hole would be kind of overkill. I like to use it for like making journals, signature holes and such, but not for punching holes. So let's put a little inky in there. You know what? It's almost easier just to take your finger and put it right there than try to make this work. That looks so good. And I think that's it. So I hope I answered some questions on what to do with the masterboard. And I hope you'll like, subscribe, and give me a comment. And have a good day. Come see me again. Yay, bye.